हरि ओम श्री राम अंबज्ञ नाथ सवेद नाथ सवेद नाथ सवेद. Week before we celebrated Ashadhi Ekadashi, we went to Pandharpur, Alandi, Devu, everything, enjoyed. Today in the first session, we went to Akkalkot and brought Swami with us. I enjoyed Akkalkot Rasyatra again, wholeheartedly, with full mind, absolutely. And that Guru Purnima continues now in the second session also. Guru is this one word has changed the whole map of the world of bhakti, devotion. Not because it has powers, it has enormous power, no doubt. Not because of that. It has gotten the importance, it has become the map. It is because of the Guru Tattva itself. The Guru Tattva is an immense storehouse and delivery house of energy. Energy of every kind, every type, every quality, every pattern, everything. Every human being faces a problem in his life multiple times. Even every single day, he has to choose something. And when decision is ours to choose something out of something, out of 10 things we are supposed to choose one, or out of two, one, it becomes still more difficult. And for that we require some experience, somebody's consultation, somebody's guidance, our own some memories about these two things or two persons whom we want to choose. And how much experience we can accumulate in this birth. When we are 90 years old, it is only 90 years experience. Previous birth experiences we have forgotten, absolutely. But Guru Tattva, the real Sadguru, the original Sadguru means Swayam Bhagavan himself, he doesn't forget anything at that moment. Don't get scared because of this. Babu, this is very scary. If Hari Guru doesn't forget, he will not forgive also. No, he forgives, but doesn't forget. Why he doesn't forget? He doesn't remember, punish. He doesn't remember to take revenge. No. He remembers, he doesn't forget because so that his devotee doesn't make same mistake again. Tries to bring him out of the mud pond where he is gotten fuss out, he is gotten dunked. No. That's why. He has a record, he has a map, whole map about all the lives of so many kalpas. There may be crores and billions and trillions of our janmas. He has tracked of each of them, each minute, each second, yes, each microsecond. Now we talk of quantum physics. Actually, quantum physics came into birth in 1936 only. We came to know recently, 10, 15 years back, everyone started speaking about quantum physics in India. And now the quantum computers are coming, so all the more talks. But quantum physics is something which Adi Shankaracharya and Upanishadkars, much before Adi Shankaracharya, also had already talked. What we see? First thing, our stage was of Brahmarshi Kanada. He said, atom is everything. Atom is the final stage. That's why his name is Kanada. Kana means atom. Kanada Rishi. But then, like our scientists, when our Vedic rishis, sages also realized, no, atom also can be divided. There is something more inside. The most important thing our rishis of Upanishads realized that in the atom there is a huge sky. Particles are hardly few. And compared to that, even that very little space also, The empty space is very vast, just like our own sky. And something is moving inside continuously. And when that electron is further and further analyzed, there comes a stage where we cannot understand whether we are looking at particle or whether we are looking at a wave. Sometimes it behaves like a particle, sometimes it behaves like a wave. You must, all of you must be aware of that experiment of slit. Electrons were forced to pass through the two slits. How they perform? When there are CCTV cameras, something like CCTV cameras were put, the electron changed its behavior. That means that electron understood that it is being watched. That definitely means this material or this wave, whatever we are calling it, is thinking, is understanding. It has a knowledge. Till that time, human being was thinking, only I can think, only humans can think. No. Everything is consciousness. That is Brahma. That is what our Vishnu says. All of us, and this pipe, this stone, this glass, they made up of all these quantum particles only, or quantum waves, or whatever you want to, whichever way you want to call it. But are we looking same? No. Two stones of same material, same chemical, of same shape. We keep besides each other. There is movement going on in every stone, in every atom. The electrons are moving, rotating. Can we see that with our naked eyes? No. Then we throw these two stones on each other, or strike with one stone to another stone, and they break down into pieces, small pieces. Their shapes are different, their weights are different. But the molecule is same, the atom is same. In the atoms, the electrons, positrons are same, neutrons are same, electron speed is same. And the electrons, ultimately quanta are also same. And quantum is also a very gross thing, let me tell you. There is still science much ahead beyond quanta. What will be known as particle of existence, that is almost double the amount what we have crossed. That much amount needs to be crossed to achieve in that stage. The particle or wave of existence, the wave of consciousness, the presence of consciousness. And that is Brahma. And that consciousness is the Sadguru himself. And because Sadguru being conscious always, his basic nature being consciousness. And this consciousness is not dry consciousness. It's not a record-keeping consciousness. It's not a remembering consciousness. It is a loving consciousness. That's why we call Guru Satchidananda. Sat plus Chit plus Ananda. Sat means the eternal existence, which is always. It is never that it was never there. Never was there. It is something like this, it was Brahma, the Sadguru, was not there and will not be there. It's always there. That Swayam Bhagavan of ours, the Hari Guru of ours, is always there. That is Sat. People say he is Nirgun Nirakar. People call him Sagun Sakar. People call him Sagun Nirakar. People call him with, like Vishishtadvaita people, Ramanujacharya and all, that he is a Nirakar Brahma, but Sagun. That's why Vishishtadvaita. All of them are right. Madhvacharya says it's Dvaita. God is different, human being is different. He is also right. Shiva, Shankara, Adi Shankaracharya says God and human being, they are same. Brahmaiva, na param. He is also right. You say, Bapu, you are talking ambiguously. I say this subject is very complicated. And you are saying that all three of them are right. Yes. Because that Satchidananda has the potential, has the potencies which are infinite. He can become Nirgun Nirakar, means formless and attributeless, and still active. Without attributes, he is active. Then he can become Chit. That is Sagun Nirakar. Means he's active, he has all the attributes, he's active, he's taking role, but his form cannot be seen. And then he can become Sagun Sakar. His attributes can be seen, felt, otherwise his roop, his form can be seen, felt, understood. He exists in all these three forms. I'm going to say 9 forms, or 9 crores forms, Ananta Koti forms. Yes. That potency, the one who has, is called as Sadguru, Sri Hari Guru, Swayam Bhagavan. Okay? Then people get the problem. Bapu, I worship Ram. Second says, I worship Krishna. Third says, I worship Shiva. What do we do? Remember one thing. Whichever Daivat you like, has to be a good Daivat. Not some Masoba and Tasoba and Basoba and something terrifying things. And on the tantric path, no. On the path of devotion. Consider that particular idol, that particular roop, that particular form. It may not be famous. But that is also one form of the original Parameshwar. Original Sadguru, original Sri Hari Guru. And Hari Guru will take care of you. Even if by chance you get fasad with some wrong guru, badmash guru to Kaliyug mein hote hi hai. That is the nishani of Kaliyug. In Guru Charitra, it is mentioned, in our Mathurvatsarya Bindanam, it is mentioned. Kaliyuga, there will be all Bhandhu gurus. 99% gurus will be Bhandhu. So that wrong people, those who are wrong people, those who are wronged people, those who are rebel people, harm people, rape girls, they have to suffer. And God has made this arrangement, the same Trikrama has made this arrangement. And the Jongi gurus, the bad people, will become your gurus, yours may not yours. You can think like that. Vichar Swatantra hai, India mein, we have seen the expression of that in a very different ways. So, the most important thing is that same Hari Guru allows these people to open their businesses and shops, so that all those people, those who have done wrong things in their previous births, get properly banished, properly whacked, properly castrated, properly beaten, properly roped, properly tied, properly imprisoned. We have heard the stories of Narak, hell, right? Where the big kadai, his oil is burning. There is a lot of fire, wood fire there down there. And Yamaraja is standing, ha 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 ha. And the person goes after death, he pulls him. Hey papi, talk. And in the dream we see, oh my God, save me, save me, save me, save me. And Narak maybe there somewhere, yes, it is there, no doubt about that. But most important thing is, in this whole life itself, they have to suffer. But this is not a punishment, still I am telling you. So that a person doesn't have to go to hell. Trivikrama has produced, Swayam Bhagavan has produced such bad people in the world, so that you have to pay your debt. Let it be paid here, not in the hell. Not even in the heaven. Don't aspire for heaven, please. What is heaven? Heaven is also ultimately under the influence of Maya only. As far as your punya is there, you will remain in Swarga. Otherwise you will be thrown into hell again. Why? We want to go beyond Swarga and Narak, beyond heaven and hell both. That is Saket Dham. Bhargalo, his abode. Where he is sitting under the Kalparuksha. And there is only peace and eternal happiness. This is a bliss. There are no worries, no sadness, nothing. And basically there are no lies there. Ramu Satya Sankalpa Prabhu, Sabha Kala Bostori, Mai Raghubir Sarana Bajao, Dev Jani Kori. Bhibhishana requests Ravan. He raises his feet bar. And then see him, oh my Jeshta brother, oh my Jeshta brother, my eldest brother. You are like my father. You have kicked me, no problems. But be of Ram. I am going to Ram. Now don't blame me what happens. I will see what happened. The minute Bibhishan left, everything was over in Lanka. Right? Remember, this Sat can become Chit. That Sat is the Sadguru form. Same Datta Guru becomes Ma Jagadamba as Chit. Consciousness which is active with attributes and directly intervening in everybody's life, whether you want it or not. But if you want it, if you welcome her, then she does it with mother's hand. If you don't want her interference, if you think that is interference basically, then also she operates in your life, but we like a harsh custodian, harsh jailer. You want her as a jailer or you want her as a mother? You want her as a mother. That is called as a path of devotion. So same consciousness now has become Chit. And there's Sat and Chit. Now Sat, original, plus its transformed form Chit. Both of them together, they unite to form Swayam Bhagavan. That is Ananda. You got it? Are you understanding? The Ananda is Ram. The meaning of the name Ram is Ananda. So no one can claim in this world, I am not devotee of Ram. Everyone is a devotee of Ram because everyone wants Ananda in his life. And today we are going to see the story of the same Sadguru Tattva, displaying his Sat Swarup, displaying his Chit Swarup, and displaying his Rama, that is Ananda Swarup. So remember, this is how Satchidananda Sadguru is. So we'll say, Ananta Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Raja Dhiraja Yogiraja Parabrahma Satchidananda Sadguru Sri Dattanath Maharaj Ki Jai. Sri Dattanath Maharaj Ki Jai. Sri Dattanath Maharaj Ki Jai. Avadhuta Chintana Sri Gurudeva Datta. Avadhuta Chintana Sri Gurudeva Datta. Avadhuta Chintana Sri Gurudeva Datta. This was the Sat form. Now Chit form. Om Namah Chandikaya. Om Namah Chandikaya. Om Namah Chandikaya. And now the Ananda form. And that is Rama Rama, Atma Rama, Satchidananda Swarup. Ananda brings Chit and Sat with him. Like we have half genes from our mother, half genes from our father. We have mother and father both in us. Same, the Ananda has Sat and Chit, both. So, Rama Rama, Atma Rama, Vikrama, Sadguru Samartha, Sadguru Samartha, Tri Vikrama, Atma Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Atma Rama, Tri Vikrama, Sadguru Samartha, Sadguru Samartha, Tri Vikrama, Atma Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Atma Rama, Tri Vikrama, Sadguru Samartha, Sadguru Samartha, Tri Vikrama, Atma Rama, Rama Rama. So we remember all three of them. Vishnoho Smaranam. Naradiya Bhakti Sukta mein. Third is Smaranam. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Shravanam. Shravanam, where we stopped last time actually, right? So today is the story of Shravanam, Kirtanam, as well as Smaranam. Basically Smaranam, which encompasses Kirtan as well as Shravan. Shravan means listening. Smaranam means remembering. I always say, remember to remember. Remember to remember him. This is the story of one man, 35 years old. His name was Raghunath. His parents were devotees of Rama, and they kept his name, their only son, Raghunath. They had no other issue, neither son nor daughter, anything. And Raghunath, his father had a big shop in the city. Sugar ranges almost in area of Kabirji. You can understand how so many hundreds of years back, right? And here, his father had a big shop in the city, capital of that particular state. And obviously his son was looking after the shop. Father used to come regularly in the morning, evening, both times. Mother and father were very, very happy with him and his wife. He had one son, one daughter. They were very happy family. He used to go every day to the temple of Ram, Lakshman, Janaki. Hanuman is sitting in front of them. He used to recite Ram Raksha Stotram every morning and evening, both the times when he used to go for a darshan. Come home, pray in front of the temple in the house, right? And talk to everyone, do seva of his parents and sleep. Next time same, get up, go to the shop, go to the temple, everything. It's just routine, but he was very happy with that. His children also were very nice. One day, in these shops, in his shop, there were many customers. He got late to close the shop. So he closed the shop and started running. He wanted to see the God before the doors are closed. He ran. But no, in front of his eyes the doors were closed. And there was not even a small jharok or small window, small slight slit also, to look at the lotus feet of the Swayam Bhagavan, Ramchandra, Ramabhadra. He felt very bad. He said, how much money should I earn? I was just behind earning money. I could not, this is bad. I could not get the darshan of the lotus feet of God. What is this about this? But those people also were needy. They had come from other village. There is no other shop. And that's why they wanted to buy these important things from me. So, God, what should I do? He sat down there. His father came looking for him. He told the whole thing, whole story. His father said, don't worry, my child. We are doing seva of those people. Those who are new in this city. So it's God's job only. Ramchandra is my God. I was just thinking, Father, that what is wrong in my life? In my life there is no one to direct me. There is no guru in my life. That's why I am making mistakes. I am doing bhakti, but it is not correct way, according to me. Two of my friends, they regularly go to a Sadguru, a guru. He guides them. Whatever difficulties they have, their guru solves them. His father said, Bacha, don't go in search of Sadguru. Sadguru will search for you. How to come in front of you, how to pull you, how to attract you is his job. He knows how to throw the net and catch you. And that net is the thing which is not imprisoning, and which is releasing you actually. Don't go in the search of it. Just pray to your God, and Sadguru will come searching for you. He says, how do I expect? I am such a third-class person. That Sadguru should come searching for me. Father, what you are talking? I said, yes, beta. This is my own experience. I am telling you. I got my guru this way only. Where is your guru? He is no more in the body. What is the use? He said, don't think like this. Please, pray to the God. He said, he knows himself. He knew one thing very well. His father is always right. He is a really good devotee of Lord Ramachandra. So from next day onwards, from same night actually, He started praying to the God in his own words, the way his father has told him. God, Hey Ramachandra, please send me a guru. Send a guru for me. He will guide me properly. And my devotion should go on improving and increasing day by day. Next day morning, whole night, he could not sleep. He was tossing in the bed, thinking of the same thing. I want Guru, I want Guru. God, please send me Guru. Bhagwan Ramchandra, Swam Bhagwan, please send me Guru. Just one thought. And why I want Guru? So that I can get you, Ramachandra. Yes, Swam Bhagwan, I want to get you. That's why I want Guru. I don't want anything else. Whole night, morning, and early in the morning, those time, people used to get up. He got up very early in the morning with other people. He had not slept for a single second also. His father realized from looking at his face that he is so tired. That means he hasn't slept. He just told him, Beta, saburi rakho, keep patience and go on praying. But don't torment yourself, don't torture yourself, don't trouble yourself like this. God will not like it. Eat properly, sleep properly, and do bhajan also properly. Dad, I want 1 month's leave. Will you look after the shop for 1 month? His father says, yes, certainly. What do you want to do? He said, I want to just go to Ayodhya, take bath in Saryu River, and take the darshan of small Ram temple, which is there, Ram Lalla. Then I want to go to the Kashi and take a darshan of Hanumanji, Sankar Moshe Hanumanji. And my biggest sankat is that I don't have a guru. Father said, you do one thing. Before going to Ayodhya, go to Kashi. Take darshan of Hanumanji, pray to him, and then go to Ayodhya. Father was really a nice person, smart person. He gave him right advice. And this son is obedient. He accepted. And he sat on the horse, marched towards Kashi. He reached on the 5th day to the Kashi. It was again evening. Sunset had just occurred. He asked people, where is Sankar Moshe Hanumanji Mandir? They showed him the way. He ran there. He got down from the horse and he entered the temple. He saw the Hanumanji, Sankar Moshe Hanumanji. O nani janat hai jagame kupi, sankat mochana namatiharo. Same Hanumanji. Ko nahi janat hai jagame kapi, sankat mochana namatiharo. He had just this line in his mind, Tulsidas says, and he bowed down in front of Hanumanji. He was just chanting Hanumanta, 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 Hanumanta. He had forgotten Ram, he had forgotten Guru, forgotten everything. Only Hanumanta, 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 Hanumanta. Not even Hanuman Chalisa, which actually he knew by heart. And just saying Hanumanta, 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 Hanumanta. And Pujari came. He closed the door. He passed by him, but could not see him. That is the Maya of Sri Hari Guru. Otherwise, he would not allow him to stay there. He stayed there. Closing his eyes. He had closed his eyes. And not looking at Murti or idol or door of the Garbhagriha also. Chanting Hanumanta, 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 Hanumanta. And all of a sudden, his mind became very peaceful. Mind became very calm. And he started seeing as if somebody was showing him a film. Though there were nothing like films, right? He was seeing a film since his childhood to the date today. He could see each and every moment. What we said earlier, person forgets. But Sadguru remembers. The same Sadguru was showing him his film of his own life. Every hour, every minute, every day, every hour, every minute, every second, everything in detail. He was seeing it. And the night passed by. Arunodaya. Aruna means the Sarthi of Surya, sun god. His Udaya means the red color, the pinkish red color, which appears in the sky. That is Aruna Prabha. That is Arunodaya. There was Arunodaya, and Arunodaya, he just heard the words. It is Arunodaya, my child. Look at the sky. He opened his eyes. Who is speaking? There was no one. But there was Arunodaya. The sky was dark pink, slowly becoming red, and brighter and brighter. And then he saw somebody jumped from the same temple, same place, up towards the uprising sun, as if to swallow him. I remember, this is Hanumanji story. See, you are 35 years old, but like a child he became happy. He was again seeing, he was being shown that film of Hanumanji jumping in the sky to swallow the sun. And he bowed down to Sun Bhagavan, Surya Bhagavan, as well as Hanumanji. Hanumanji, को नहीं जानता है जग में कभी संकट मोचन नाम त्यारो. सूर्य का संकट भी तू ही दूर करने वाला है. You have jumped to swallow him, but I know you are only going to solve the problem of Suraj, the sun god. I am very sure. No one else will do it. And as soon as this thought came to his mind, Hanumanji did not touch sun also. He did not try to swallow sun also. He just jumped down and took him on his hand. He is seeing it. He is feeling it. He is understanding it. See, first what happened? There was peace. Everything was standstill. Then he started seeing the film, the whole life. The first, that's still standness. Standing still, not the other way around. Standing stillness was Sat, Sadguru. That movie was Chit, Ma Jagadamba. And this Hanumanji taking him in his hand was Ananda. Sadguru showed all the three forms to him. He felt very happy. And Hanumanji asked him, what did you learn, my child? What do you understand? He started looking at Hanumanji and he said, I have understood. Because of your grace, Hanumanji, oh Ramadut, I have understood. Because of your grace. As if I have no capacity to understand. What do you know, my child? And this child started looking at Hanumanji and started singing in a beautiful tone, beautiful voice, heart full of devotion. Hari Guru is knowing. Hari Guru is knowing everything. Hari Guru is knowing everything. Hari Guru is doing everything.
Hari Guru is doing everything.
Hari Guru is ruling everything.
Hari Guru is ruling everything.
Hari Guru is the supreme.
Hari Guru is the supreme.
Hari Guru is knowing everything.
Hari Guru is knowing everything.
Hari Guru is doing everything. Hari Guru is ruling everything. Hari Guru is
ruling everything.
Hari Guru is is ruling everything. Hari Guru is knowing everything. Hari Guru is doing everything. Hari Guru is ruling everything. And Hari Guru is supreme. The fourth line we should not forget. He is the supreme. Hari Guru is supreme. Okay? We start singing? Okay. Let me see how much you remember. Start. Hari Guru is knowing everything. Hari Guru is doing everything.
Hari Guru is ruling everything. Hari Guru is supreme. Hari Guru is supreme, supreme. Hari Guru is knowing everything. Hari Guru is doing everything. Hari Guru is ruling everything. Hari Guru is supreme, supreme. Hari Guru is knowing everything. Hari Guru is doing everything. Hari Guru is ruling everything. Hari Guru is supreme, supreme. Hari Guru is knowing everything. Hari Guru is doing everything. Hari Guru is ruling everything. Hari Guru is supreme, supreme. Hari Guru is knowing everything. Hari Guru is doing everything. Hari Guru is ruling everything. Hari Guru is supreme, supreme. Hari Guru is knowing everything. Hari Guru is doing everything. Hari Guru is ruling everything. Hari Guru is supreme, supreme. Hari Guru is knowing everything. Hari Guru is doing everything. Hari Guru is ruling everything. Hari Guru is supreme, supreme. 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 Hari Guru is supreme, supreme.
Sri Hari Guru is supreme. See, he got Satchit Ananda, demonstrated, exhibited, displayed, shown, taught. What else? He got everything. He really understood the whole crux of the devotion path of life. This four-liner, never forget. पाठ करा, याद करो, भेजे में घुसा के रखो. These 4 lines. Jam them in your brain. Absolutely. These 4 lines will bring you out of any depression, any anxiety, any worry, any question, any difficulty. Declare, Hari Guru is knowing everything. Declare, Hari Guru is doing everything. Proclaim, Hari Guru is ruling everything. And ultimately, take a decision. Have a conviction. Have a conviction in the 4th line that Hari Guru is supreme, supreme. He is supremely supreme. He is sovereignly supreme. He is supremely sovereign. Yes. Hanumanji just kissed him on his cheeks. He was on his hand only. Na? Then he said, he prayed to Hanumanji. Hanumanji, take little smaller roop. I want to see you complete. I am trying to pull my neck like this up and down. Still I cannot see anything. Hanumanji immediately, he is a Bhakta Vatsa. He is a one God, only one God, who is God as well as devotee. So you understand our pains much easier, much faster than anyone else. इसलिए हनुमान चालीसा में तुलसीदास जी कहते हैं क्या, और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई. Hanumanji immediately became like Rupa Turanta, smaller. And now he was wondering, on his hand, here in the center of his palm was Hanumanji, so small. See what is the love of Hanumanji. This is the Mahima of Dasya Bhakti of Ram. How he bestows his Das with all the good qualities and good attributes and the best attributes. Ashar Amar Gunanidhi Sutta Ho Karo Bahut Raghunahyak Chohu. Janaki ji gives blessing in the Sundarkand to Hanumanji. Ashta Siddhina Nidhi ke Data Asabar Deen Janaki Mata. See, this is the importance Mahima of Dasya Bhakti. Hanumanji has become so small because he was a devotee of his God, Lord Hariguru, Lord Ramabhadra. He started looking at him and he said, I know, this is just small form, but you are not so small. You are very huge, more huge than what I saw just now. I cannot understand. But I want to make just one request. And he said, yes, my child. Please, go ahead. He said, I don't want to see Ram. Teach me first how to become Guru Das. Teach me first, please teach me. Please, 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 please. हम कैसे मस्का मत है, please, please, you are supplying maska, lot of maska. This maska is good. Please teach me how to become Guru Das of Ram. I don't want to see Ram before that. Even if I learn one bit, small bit, as far as my capacity becomes full, I become the Das of Rama on your path. It is done. Hanumanji says, okay, I will come, you start walking towards Ayodhya. Don't go on the horse, go walking. I will come on a horse. So hear the sound of horse steps behind you. So you'll understand I am behind you. But one condition, don't turn around and look at me to confirm that I am there or not. Whether you hear those sounds or not, whether you can hear those steps or not. He starts going. He starts walking. He is hearing the sound, and with that, he is doing the bhajan. Raja Ram, Sita Ram, Raja Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Raja Ram,
Sita Ram, Raja Ram,
Sita Ram, Raja Ram,
Sita Ram, Raja Ram,
Sita Ram, Raja Ram,
Sita Ram, Raja Ram,
Sita Ram, Raja Ram,
Sita Ram, Raja Ram,
Sita Ram, Raja Ram, Sita Ram, Raja Ram,
Sita Ram, Raja Ram, Sita Ram, Raja Ram,
Sita Ram, Raja Ram, Sita Ram, Raja Ram,
Sita Ram, Raja Ram, Sita Ram, Raja Ram,
Raja Ram, Raja Ram, Raja 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 Ram, Raja Ram,
Ram 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 Ram
Ram Ram Ram Ram Ram Ram
Ram Ram Ram Ram Ram Ram
Ram Ram Ram Ram Ram
Ram Ram Ram Ram Ram Ram
Ram Ram Ram Ram Ram
Ram Ram Ram Ram Ram Ram
Ram Ram Ram Ram Ram
Ram Ram Ram Ram Ram Ram Ram Ram Ram Ram Ram Ram Shri Ram Bhagavan ki Jai. Saket Nivasi Shri Ramabhadra Maharaj ki Jai. Hanumanji stopped him. He said, idiot, I had asked you to chant Sitaram Rajanam. First day, you did chant Sitaram Rajanam. Second day onwards, you started chanting Rajanam Rajanam. And we are chanting Ram 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 Ram. This is wrong. It just happened, Hanumanji. I don't know. No. You must chant Sitaram, Rajanam. Both. That is correct. Yes, yes. You had said it, so it must be correct. Not because I had said it. It is my experience. What my God Ramachandra gave me. See, you have heard the story of Rama? He said, yes. I read Ramayana, Tulsi Ramayana so many times. What happens when Sita was abducted? Rama goes on crying. He embraces the trees and rocks and the mountains and asks them, have you seen my dear Janaki? He goes on crying. What is he saying? He's saying, Sita, Sita, Sita is calling her. And what is Sita doing, Ashokvan? He's saying, Ram, Ram, Ram. See, the Prabhu and the Mata, they are Hakkadar. They are right of only chanting one name. Sita can chant Ram, Ram. Ram can chant Sita, Sita. But we Dasas are entitled to chant both the names together. Sita Ram, Sita Ram. And because we want the Ram Rajya to come in our life, we must say, chant Raja Ram. See Guru, Sachidananda Sadguru in action, in a role model of Hanumanji. Sita ji can chant Ram Ram only. Ram can chant Sita Sita only. But we are lucky as Dasas to chant Sita Ram, Sita Ram. And at that minute, there only he realized he is standing in Ayodhya. Ram Lala is there, that small vigraha, which was sitting there for so many hundreds of years. The same. And he saw an old man doing arti. He said, this is Brahma Muhurta. When Arunodaya hasn't come, who is he? He realized. And he realized the person who is on his hand, is the same person who is doing arti in an old form, a very old man's form. But his puch, his tail could not be hidden because he was a pakka devotee. And he heard the words from Ram Lalla himself, no other, but Ram Lalla himself. Hanumanji is your Guru. If you think of me as Ishta, Hanumanji is your Guru. Yes, for all of us. We want to be Ramasya Dasosmeham. That is our prayer, right? So Hanumanji is the Guru. Tan man dhan se Ram ki seva karo. That does not mean be a prodigal, but be pure from heart. Right? He got Guru, he got Ram, he got Hanumanji. Hanumanji became big for him. Hanumanji jumped in the sky to swallow the sun. But because of his word, to keep his word, he did not swallow the sun also. He came back. Because he had the conviction कि हनुमंत इस को नहीं जानता है जगह में कभी संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो तो ये सूर्य का संकट है वो भी हनुमान जी हरण करके will not swallow you. To keep our bhaktas, devotees' word, he came back just like that. Imagine. This is how our Hanumanji is, from whom we are going to learn Dasya Bhakti. Why we must You must be seeing thousands of Hanumanji mandirs, right? At every nook and corner of Mumbai or any other city or village also, right? Why? Because he is the only one who teaches us our swadharma as a human being. What is the swadharma? Our own dharma, our own religion. Is to be a dasa of the Prabhu, dasa of Swayam Bhagavan, whom you call Sri Ram, you call Sri Krishna, whom you call Shiva. Depending on you, Harihar. That is Hari Guru. So, Hanumanji should be our first Guru to learn Dasya Bhakti. Are you understanding? You do not require anybody's permission to accept him as your Guru, Rakshak Guru. In Granth I have written, he is Rakshak Guru. If I say he is my Rakshak Guru, he is your Rakshak Guru, definitely, 100%. Okay? And now, all of a sudden he realized, Hanumanji has disappeared. Ramallah has stopped talking. He is standing in the temple now. Distance of 4 days has been traveled in one night. And he sees but their horse standing outside. He was hearing the steps, horse steps, during the travel. Hanumanji was sitting on this horse. Now I cannot sit on this horse. He was the Vahana of Hanumanji. Hanumanji is the Vahana of Ramji. So, he wanted to lift that horse and carry him now. Well, he carried Hanumanji and Hanumanji carried Ram and Lakhan, both. So he said, I will carry this horse. But obviously the horse was very heavy. He could not lift him. He came back. He sat in the temple and started chanting, Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram,
Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram,
Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram,
Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram,
Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram,
Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram,
Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram,
Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram,
Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram,
Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram,
Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram,
Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram,
Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram,
Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram,
Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram,
Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram,
Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram,
Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram,
Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram,
Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram,
Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram,
Sitaram Raja Ram, Sitaram Raja Ram,
Sitaram Sitaram Raja Ram, 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 Raja Ram,
Ram Lakshmana Janaki Jai Bolo Hanuman ki,
Ram Lakshman Janaki Jai Bolo Hanuman ki,
Ram Lakshmana Janaki Jai Bolo Hanuman ki,
Ram Lakshman Janaki Jai Bolo Hanuman ki,
Ram Lakshmana Janaki Jai Bolo Hanuman ki,
Ram Lakshman Janaki Jai Bolo Hanuman ki,
Jai Ram Lakshmana Janaki Jai Bolo Hanuman ki,
Ram Lakshman Janaki Jai Bolo Hanuman ki,
Ram Lakshmana Janaki Jai Bolo Hanuman ki.
Ram Lakshman Janaki Jai Bolo Hanuman ki.
He said this 5 times automatically, just सहजता से उसके मुंह से निकल गया, because he had already chanted. Hari Guru does everything. He did it. He made him stand. Ram Lakshmana Janaki Jai Bol Hanuman ki, with all these 5 lines of Jai Bol Hanuman ki. He started lifting the horse, and he could lift the horse very properly, very easily. He brought the horse to the border of his village after walking 11 days. Just understand. And his father came running. His father and mother had tears. Oh Bhagwan, Bhagwan. He thought they are coming for me, my father and mother. But they passed him. And they went bypassing him, behind him. He turned. He realized Hanumanji was walking behind him. His parents had also gotten darshan. Because of good son, the parents also got the darshan. Right? This is Sadguru Tattva. This is Sachidananda Tattva. Remember. To remember. Today's story, there are these 4 lines which we chanted. We'll chant again today. The story is complete, but the story should start running in our life every day. These 4 lines should become our guiding principles of our life. Okay? You all sing for me? I have forgotten. So you will all sing. Something like Hari Guru is knowing knowing everything. Okay. So we chant. Hari Guru is knowing everything.
Hari Guru is doing everything. Hari Guru is ruling everything. Hari Guru is supreme. Hari Guru is knowing everything. Hari Guru is doing everything. Hari Guru is ruling everything. Hari Guru is supreme. Hari Guru is knowing everything. Hari Guru is doing everything. Hari Guru is ruling everything. Hari Guru is supreme. Hari Guru is knowing everything. Hari Guru is doing everything. Hari Guru is ruling everything. Hari Guru is supreme. Yes. Love you all. Hari Om, Sri Ram, Ambadne. So, we went to Ayodhya, we went to Kashi. And we celebrated Guru Purnima. Love you all. Love you all. And take Hanumanji with you. And his 4 lines. He will come with you. Yes. Love you all.